Hi, I'm Kat Onyx and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for being here. Now don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? So today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of having locks. I've been locked for 22 months, almost 2 years. And I was sitting there thinking like, well, what are some of the cons of having locks? There are some cons, okay? So let's get into it. Con number one, no blowouts. Now, for me, that wasn't really a big issue because when I was a loose natural, I didn't blow it out anyway. I liked my fro, or I would do some little pin-up do's or some braids or something. So that didn't really apply to me. But for some people, no blowouts is a big deal. Con number two, people ask dumb questions. I mean, sometimes people will ask you, do you wash your hair? Can you wash your hair? Just crazy stuff. Or how do you get your hair to stick up like that? On number three, and this I can definitely, I feel this one, okay, is the ugly phase. Some people say they don't have an ugly phase. They didn't experience that. And that may be true for them. But for me, girl. Yeah, that was very uncomfortable and unfortunate. So that could be a con. You definitely just have to hang in there and hold tight and know that it's not going to last forever. Con number four, fake locticians. Everybody that says they can do locks cannot, okay? I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and that wasn't my thing. I didn't do locks. I just didn't want to do them. I don't want to do mine. I get my best friend who is a licensed cosmetologist and specializes in locks. She does them for me. However, some people don't have the knowledge to pick out a loctician, a stylist, this and that. So they just go to a person that says they can do locks. Everybody that says they can do locks, even if they're a cosmetologist, cannot do locks. There's more going into it than just twisting it and throwing it together and putting products in there. And like I said, I didn't do locks, but I specialize in keeping hair healthy. You want a loctician or a cosmetologist that specializes in locks, that knows how to maintain your locks and keep them healthy. So everybody that says they can do them, no, don't fall for it, honey, because a lot of people have thin, stringy, broken locks because they went to somebody that says they're a loctician or says that they specialize in locks. Well, look at their clients, honey. Now I'm to con number five, the last and final con, okay? Surviving that last week before a retwist. Girl, it gets real. Like, you can maintain it. You've washed it, shampooed it, taken care of it. But it's something about that last week where the hair gets extra fuzzy, the roots get extra thick, and it's just not going to cooperate. I mean, you can do little, skulls and little ponytails and things like that, to maintain. But yeah, that can be a problem, but you can work through it. It's not a big con, but it can be a con for some people. So those are the 5 cons. Now let's get into the pros. Say the first pro that comes to mind is that your length actually shows. When you're a loose natural, it shrinks up, and the only way that you can see how long your hair has gotten is if you blow it out and straighten it and this and that. And if you're like me, I didn't want to put heat on my hair, like that. So when I was a loose natural, so I never really got to see the actual length retention. But now that I have locks, I see them dropping. So I get to see that, and that is definitely a pro. Pro number 2. The confidence boost. Because after you have made it through that ugly phase and you went through all of that, not feeling like yourself, not looking like yourself, and you start getting more comfortable with styling your locks and seeing what looks good on you, and then you start to see the fullness and the thickness of it, and it makes you feel like, okay, girl, look at me, girl. Okay, let's do it. A pro number 3 would be individuality. No set of locks are the same. Even if you have the same hair texture, 2 people have the same hair texture, the same amount of locks, the same partings, everything, the same hair texture, all of that, their locks will not be the same. So you have that sense of, this is me, this cannot be copied, can't be duplicated, can't be implicated. This is me. Number 4 is you have a style without a style. What I mean is, every day that you wake up, it's automatically styled. Locks are just, it is what it is, you know. And if you want to change it, you can easily brush your hair over, that's a style. Pull it up, that's a style. Wrap a scarf. Simple things. Pinning half of it up. Simple stuff gives it a whole new look. So you're automatically styled. Or you could just wake up, moisturize your hair, and walk out the door, and it's a whole style. It just makes life so much simpler. Pro number 5, and honey, to me, this is everything, okay? Pro number 5, okay? Guess what? No blow drying. You ain't got to sit up there and use your arm muscles and break your back to blow dry your hair. Like, for me, that was like the worst thing. I didn't do blowouts on my hair, but of course I blow dried it. You know, it had to get dry, and I wasn't going to sit under and dry her. But honey, no blow drying. Now, when you get it done, do you have to sit under the dryer? Yeah. But for me, in the summertime, no, I don't. When I get my retwist, yes, I sit under the dryer. But other than that, on my day off or my shampoo days, I shampoo my hair, I treat it, and I towel dry it, and that's it. And I spend the whole day letting it air dry. So that is a big pro. So that was 5 cons, which was very hard for me to come up with, to having locks, and 5 pros. All in all, it's a great journey. It's a great experience, and the longer you in it, for me, I found the more you fall in love with them, and the more you fall in love with a different part of yourself. So I hope these were some helpful tips for those that are thinking about starting life. Like double dutch, you're like, okay, I might get into it. I don't know. Girl, do it. The cons ain't that bad, you know, but the pros are everything. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Kat Onyx.